The 11th annual Foundations Reveal competition is open. If you saw my video last week on my own channel, you'll remember that I asked you, what's your pandemic project? I believe that the best way for us creative types to get ourselves through the rest of this time is to take on a project. One that excites you, one that you can get your teeth into, one that will take your mind off all that's wrong with the world right now and give you something else to focus on. And you know, why not win a prize while you're at it? The Foundations Revealed competition is open to everyone, whether or not you're a member of Foundations Revealed, as long as you're aged 18 or over. Your job is to enter a garment or costume that you've made before our deadline on February the 3rd, 2021, and then we'll upload all the eligible entries on our website. Our members vote for the finalists, and then a very special guest judge will pick the winners, and I'm going to announce who that special guest judge is this year in just a moment. Now don't despair, there are lots of prizes, and you don't have to be the world's best costumer to win something. You can enter in any of 5 skill categories that range right from beginner up to advanced, so you'll only be competing against other people who are at your experience level. And just a hint here, we never have very many entries in that beginner category, so if you want to try your luck entering your very first sewing project, you may have a really good chance of winning a prize. Your entry can be anything from a single garment up to a whole costume or outfit, but it must be made by you and it must fit into the theme. You won't have to mail anything to us, you'll be entering photos and maybe a video using the entry form on our website. Oh, what's the theme? We have a new theme every year, and in 2021 your entry will need to fit the theme of Once Upon a Time. Curl up with a book and tumble down the rabbit hole into the realm of the storyteller. Talking lions, evil fairies, dashing pirates and haughty dowagers are waiting for their enchanted dancing slippers or recoiling at petticoats 3 inches deep in mud. So what will your favourite character wear? You're going to create a single garment or a whole outfit for a specific character from a piece of literature, like a poem, novel, short story or a graphic novel, but not a film, TV show or a video game. Any genre is acceptable, whether it's fantasy, historical, sci-fi, thriller, romance, steampunk or anything else. And this piece of literature can be from any culture and in any language, as long as it's published and is available to be read somewhere by the judge and the voting members. It's fine if your chosen piece of literature has later been used as the basis for a movie or play or animated series or TV show, as long as it existed as a book, poem, short story or other kind of literature first. We've made you a Pinterest board to spark some ideas and get you started, and there's a link to that and to the entry form and to all the rules and terms and conditions in the description below. So, about the prizes. There are prizes for 1st, 2nd and 3rd place in each of the 5 skill categories, so that's 15 prizes up for grabs in all. 1st place in each category will win a $400 US gift certificate for the online store of your choice and a year's free subscription to Foundations Revealed. 2nd place in each category will win a $200 gift certificate and 6 months free subscription to Foundations Revealed. And 3rd place in each category will win a $100 gift certificate for the online store of your choice and 3 months free subscription to Foundations Revealed. Each of the prize winners will also get a specially designed award logo to use on their website or social media profile, and everyone who enters will get a participant's logo to use just to celebrate the fact that you did the thing. Oh, and one more thing, I need to announce this year's guest judge. As I said earlier, all of the entries will be uploaded onto the Foundations Revealed website for everyone to enjoy. It's actually more of an exhibition than a competition, to be honest. It's a great way to get your work out there if you're trying to build your following. And it's a great way to build your confidence if you're just getting started. Because actually, the best part about the Foundations Revealed competition is that it doesn't feel like a competition at all. It's just a big community exhibition and love fest, with everyone leaving encouraging, supportive comments for everyone else. The whole point really is to build each other up as a community. The prizes are just kind of a nice bonus at the end of it. Obviously, my team will moderate the comments and weed out anything mean, and then our Foundations Revealed members will vote for 3 finalists in each category. And finally, to ensure that it's not just a popularity contest, we then hand those finalists over to our guest judge, who sorts them into first, second and third place. Last year, our guest judge was Karolina Zabrowska, who did the impossible job of picking out the winners. But who's the guest judge this year? Ruth Goodman is a social historian, a maker of historically accurate clothing, and a regular TV broadcaster. She's presented a number of hugely successful series for the BBC, including Victorian Farm, Tudor Monastery Farm, and Inside the Factory. As well as the books accompanying her many series, she's written the critically acclaimed How to be a Victorian, How to be a Tudor, How to Behave Badly in Renaissance Britain, and most recently, The Domestic Revolution. Clothing, how it's made and worn, its social and personal contexts and practical attributes have always been at the heart of Ruth's historical work. It's something that she cares about with a passion, so I'm very excited to tell you that Ruth has very kindly agreed to be this year's guest judge. I'm going to finish with a couple of hints on how to do well in this competition. This is our 11th year running this thing, and so I can make a couple of predictions. Firstly, don't be afraid to do this. So many people every year say they wish they'd had the courage to just do the thing, and people who do enter say they wish they'd done it earlier. Most people are scared because they overestimate what everybody else is going to do and underestimate themselves. As far as I'm concerned, you win just by entering, because you get the satisfaction of achieving a goal and taking part in a grand costuming community exhibition. And when your entry appears on the site, you'll get tons of love and praise and encouragement for being part of the exhibition, regardless of the formality of who actually gets a prize at the end of it. Secondly, start now. Our deadline is February the 3rd. That sounds like a long time in the future, but it's actually only 8 weeks away. Don't scramble to make the deadline in the last few days and stress yourself out. February the 3rd is a hard deadline this year. We won't be able to accept entries submitted after it. So don't make it hard for yourself. Make a decision now on what you're going to make. Gather the materials you need and just do something to get yourself started. If you leave it till after New Year's Day, you'll only have 4 weeks left, and you'll have to compromise your vision because of time. So the smart makers are getting started now. I invite you, yes you, to do something that scares you a little bit and enter the competition. You never know what you can do until you try. Once again, all the links you need to answer your questions are in the description below, and so is the entry form. I can't wait to see what you create this year.